Ow! Oh, he bit my arm fat. We love you, Yaba. That's all I gotta say about that.
So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about Chantal 2.0, aka the Queen of Gore World, the hero of Gore World, the end all be all of Gore World. Before we dig into it, I'm just going to give a little background on myself when it comes to FFG, okay? I found FFG at the very, very brink of Crackhead Olympics when it was just barely starting out. And this was when she wasn't doing her live streams yet. This was when she was doing her little, like clip videos and she would react, right? And I just thought it was really fun. And I, like I said, enjoyed her content. I enjoyed her personality. I liked that she was more fiery, and I liked that she kind of just says it as it is. That being said, I was never a die-hard FFG fan. I've never sent her a dime of my money, never sent her a super chat, never chatted in her chat, never commented in her comments. She wouldn't even know who the hell I am. So I was just somebody who enjoyed her content. This isn't coming from somebody who was a super fan and I'm just the scorned ex Girl Gang member that, oh, now I see the light because she did me dirty. No, I actually stopped enjoying her quite a while ago. I just didn't have a reaction channel to talk about any of these things. And that's actually why I created a reaction channel of my own, because I drive the people around me, I drive them nuts with how much I talk about Girl World. Okay, I know a lot about Girl World. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. And I love to talk. I love to vent. I love to argue. Okay, I'm going to say I love to argue back and forth. So I wanted to just create a channel of my own where I could just say the shit that I gotta say. It went from me enjoying her content to me very much, I cannot get behind things that she's saying, things that she's doing, how she's acting, how she's behaving. And to be fair, none of this is me standing up for Chantal. Okay, I'm just going to say it now. I don't like Chantal. I don't like the things that she says and does and represents, but I'm also not here to kiss FFG's fupa either. I am going to get into some really disgusting and nasty behaviors that FFG has portrayed on the YouTubes. But first, I do want to talk about the BBJ situation. In my last video, I talked about the live stream that FFG told her audience that whatever Gucci collar that they get for BBJ, she will match dollar for dollar and donate to a cat charity in Canada. And I went looking for the receipt. Went searching and searching. I went to her Twitter, didn't find any receipt, and I went to her community post, and I went back to the time that she, said that in her live stream. I kind of matched it up with the community post. Nothing. And I even scrolled all the way down, nothing. So that's what I reported on my last video. Hey guys, I don't see any receipt of this. Did she ever send money or donate money to a cat charity in Canada? And I said, if you guys know, let me know. Let me know if there's a receipt. Let me know if she, and nobody could tell me. So I went back to her live stream where they're picking out the collar for BBJ. And she says this.
I'm so conflicted by all this. Anyway, before any hater-ass beaches even start with me, for anybody who missed, go take a look at the community tab posted early this morning. I have already donated $500 to a cat cause in my city, a suburb of my city called Verdun. There's a place called the Verdun Cat Refuge.
So I find that little tidbit, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll eat my words. I was wrong. She provided proof that she donated to a cat charity in Canada. I must have missed it, right? So I go back into time, and this is about when BBJ got her Gucci collar. This is about where French Fried Girl would have posted a receipt for the cat charity that she donated to. Scrolling through, I'm not seeing anything on a receipt for a cat charity. So, if she had posted it, which I'm assuming she had posted something because she was telling people to go look at the community post, the community tab, and I'm sure people did. I'm sure people saw it. But it's gone. Why ever would you delete it? It's so strange to me. Am I missing something here? Okay, and then you come across this. She has a receipt for this fundraiser that she did with the Girl Gang. And she's got a receipt for that, and it's for the food and emergency veterinary care, which is great. Absolutely great. You donated to an animal charity. That's awesome. But why delete the receipt for the cat charity? I just find that odd. I find that very, very strange. I think it's weird when things aren't just straight cut. Hey, I did this. She's deleted a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. She went from being so excited that she rescued this cat, so cocky about it, so showy about it, and hey, she's part of Girl Gang now, this is great, this is awesome, to it slowly became, okay, she's retired, BBJ's retired, I'll update you when there's updates. And then when people would ask about it, she'd be like, oh, I'll update you when there's updates. I'll keep you updated when there's updates. Okay. And now it's been a full year, right? And you haven't received any updates from the person that you gave BBJ to? Nothing? Not even a, guys, BBJ's doing great. I mean, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not expecting her to post video after video and picture after picture of BBJ every single day. No. I just think that a lot of people in the community would like to know how BBJ is doing. And I think it's only fair for people to ask. I mean, if you're going to accept thousands of dollars for the cat, which some people say, well, people willingly gave that. Fair enough, they did, right? But FFG never told them not to. She never said, hey guys, no, I've got this covered. I'm going to take care of BBJ. You guys are so sweet, but I want to get her taken care of. She's going into retirement. No, she made everyone feel like, hey, this is a community cat. She's part of Girl Gang. And I think it's really strange for her to go from being so open about BBJ, accepting thousands of dollars from her community for BBJ, to now nobody can even ask about BBJ. It's off limits. That's not weird to anybody. I do think that it is very dishonest to her audience. And again, if it is true that she gave BBJ to her brother, I think it very strange that she's not getting updates of BBJ. But if this is really FFG's brother here, claiming that he is not married, he's single, he doesn't have a wife, it would make sense if BBJ went to a friend that FFG has now had a falling out with, that she's not giving any updates. It's probably because she's not getting any updates. And she doesn't want to admit that she doesn't know what the hell is going on with BBJ. Anyways, that's where I stand on the whole BBJ situation. It's sus as hell. Now, moving on to the whole Froggy situation and FFG's messages with Negs. So I remember when this all came out. FFG did do a live stream addressing this. I remember it clear as day. I was there. I was like, oh, I want to get all the info. This is interesting. This is what the messages looked like when she showed them to her audience. Blurry, out of focus. No matter how hard you zoom in, you really can't read them very well. And she was scrolling. She was just scrolling through like no other. See, you go in, it's just very blurry. A lot of people wondered if she did that on purpose because she didn't want people to see what she was saying or really look too deep into it. I tend to agree with that because I don't know why you wouldn't just get on, say, hey, these are the messages, maybe even read them out. She has since deleted the live stream. So again, yet another thing that she has dirty deleted, which is funny to me because she gives Chantal so much shit for dirty deleting. This here screenshot I took from Charlie Gold's community post. She cleared them up quite well. You can see them a lot better. This is FFG giving information to Negs about Froggy, the friend that she had a falling out with, okay? And the specific part that I want to point out is the part where she says her mom comes from big money, Connecticut Jew money, but Froggy lives like a bum. They obviously don't support her or her shit. Did you know Froggy is a Jew? She tries to hide that and denies the shit out of it. Going to Negs, of all people, with that information. A known racist, a known anti-Semite, and a known just in general piece of shit person all around in the community anyways. Why? Why would you go to Negs with this information? And why would you specifically point out, oh, by the way, did you know she's a Jew? Why? So all the people saying she's standing up against anti-Semitism and she's just defending herself and she's just this and she's just that. Cut it. Cut it with the bullshit. My question to FFG would be, as somebody who claims to be so against and stand so firmly against anti-Semitism, what is this? What are these text messages to a man that you know to be anti-Semitic? If somebody were to have sent those messages to Negs about FFG, she would be screaming anti-Semitism. Now that we're on the topic of racist remarks, let's take a look at this clip here.
Sexual after... What, 2? Thank you for the super chat. Nigge. Oh, clever. Good one.
And this one.
She's leaving from Montreal, so let's try and find out what day she's leaving. I will meet her at the airport. I will also be wearing a hijab, and I will start going, and I will bring a bunch of Arab women with me, and we will all fucking do it together as she goes to go for her plane. Just make her turn fucking beet red, and you haven't even left the country yet, bitch.
Credit to Hater Tater on Twitter for both of those clips that she was able to snag because FFG deleted both of those live streams. So again, somebody who stands so firmly against any kind of anti-Semitism, any kind of racism, how exactly do you explain those clips? That person in her chat spelled out a racial slur in a sneaky little way, and FFG doesn't say, no, that doesn't have any place here in my community. That doesn't have any place here in my chat. Do not speak like that. Do not put those kinds of things in my chat. You're blocked. You're out. She goes, oh, clever. Good one. Really, FFG? And then the comment that she makes about what she would do at the airport wearing a hijab with other Arab women around. What? How are people just looking past this shit? Now, moving on to this disgusting little comment she made on Twitter about the whole situation with Yaba's ex-baby daddy, that was a horrible, awful situation that happened to a child. And I don't care what anyone says, I don't stand by Yaba and the things that she has said or done in the community. I think her and Sam have both said and done disgusting things in the community throughout the years. So let's make that very, very clear before I say this. This was wrong, what FFG said. This was disgusting, what what FFG said, because this goes far beyond her just defending herself and her and Yaba fighting, beefing with each other and insulting each other. You are talking about a child here, Frenchie. You are using this as a gotcha, and it is absolutely disgusting. Because I seem to remember when she was defending Yaba and she called out Hillbilly Belinda for making an insult, something about this situation, okay? And FFG says, you're better than that, Belinda. This is so much bigger than Girl World infights and Girl World drama. Then what is this? I don't care how much you love FFG. I don't care if you worship the ground that she stomps on. I don't care if you run your fingers through her ponytail and sniff her fupa. What she said on Twitter that day was wrong.
Okay, DC, sorry, I missed it and it's gone.
Hi, DC.
DC asks if I knew anything about the French guy. I don't know anything about a French guy. Sorry, I haven't even
Was
heard
this the one, like the French guy from when she was
the French guy
16?
from the youth. My God.
Yeah, that was my neighbor.
Ooh, T.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's real. This was the French guy.
No,
Was
it
real.
happened. Yeah, it happened, and it's
Did it happen the
disgusting.
way she
It's
says
fuck.
the story?
Well, she seduced him too.
Oh,
She's the one that showed up at his door.
allegedly,
And he was
because
totally
she
wrong for even, because he was like
Of course.
40 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not like she was taken advantage of, not at all. Like, she was the one that went there.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually, one of our other friends was so upset that she's like, when Chantal told us, our other friend like burst out in tears and was told Chantal she was a fucking whore. Because she was
Wow.
16 and this guy was like in his 40s. Like, gross.
Yes. That's disgusting. Like that guy should have
Yeah.
been put in jail, but still, that's I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, wow is all I can say there. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it happened. I can vouch for that.
That guy should have been put in jail, but still. But still what, FFG? She was 16 years old. That is a child. And FFG goes along with this shit until somebody in her chat finally calls her out and says, well, actually, no, that makes Chantal a victim because she was 16 years old and that should have never happened. And then FFG goes, yeah, absolutely, that should have never happened. Ooh, but you were over there. Ooh, T. Oh, yeah. Oh, he should have gone to jail, but still. You were going along with it until somebody called your ass out. This is also another live stream that has long since been deleted or privated. She has deleted / privated a lot of stuff on her channel. So going back in time, it's kind of hard. We all know that if it was Miss Chantal Fupa Marie over here saying and doing all of this shit, people would be having a heyday with it. But since it's our little side pony, Tater Queen, hero of Girl World over here, no, let's not talk about it. Just don't talk about it. You're keeping it going. You're putting a magnifying glass to it. Don't do that. Let's not perpetuate it. Let's not talk about it. At this point, she's a spitting image of Chantal, inside and out. She's dishonest with her audience. She uses child SA as a weapon in a Girl World fight. She lets racial slurs pass in her chat. She turns on anybody at the flip of a dime. She'll throw them under the bus the minute they go against her, the minute they don't agree with her. She dirty deletes and she plays her audience like they're stupid. That sounds like Chantal to me. When I'm saying all of that out loud, I feel like I'm talking about Chantal. This may be a tough pill for some of you to swallow, but French Fried Girl has become what all of you despise the most in Girl World, and that is foodie beauty.